Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. He'll call for the fair catch here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Play at the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That's good for a first down near the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great complement to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Toss play to the outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They'll try the option play here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The DB is backing off from the line now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes, and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense, coming up big on this 4th down play.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff running right. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain. They'll run this play from the pistol formation.
offense will keep it on the ground here. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. All the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Faulk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Notre Dame. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, I can honestly say, man, I think I've only seen this maybe 1 or 2 times. Of course, the famous one a few years ago, the kick 6 in the Iron Bowl. But here, give the return team a lot of credit. They had a guy back expecting maybe a missed field goal. They got some great blocks that leads him all the way back for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he's brought down at the 12. That's what poor field position to start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. That's a bullet over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. The offense going with the hurry up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. That's the end of the first quarter. Notre Dame 7, LSU 0. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Third down after that running play. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field, so if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pulls it in. It's Love. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
No press here. The defense backing away. Dropping back. It's Carr. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's got it out of the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
It's caught. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Can he make it to the marker? Running through the tackle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Caught in the backfield. It's low. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This quarterback on fire today. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Single back takes the handoff. And you'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. A change of direction. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver wide open. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Now here comes the flea flicker. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To the air, it's Carr. He'll take a deep shot. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And now from the pistol formation. He's going to hand this off. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Carr. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream.
Touchdown, Irish. Strong game by this quarterback. Now the try here for the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Now they get set to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And this is off the side of the foot. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Looking to pass. It's Carr. He's escaping the pocket now. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They're set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You just open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Hey, one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Third down play coming up. Try a field goal from here. It'll be 55 yards. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Now the defense has got it going the other way. Oh, and a chance at a big man touchdown if he doesn't run out of oxygen. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, it's not every day we get to see those big defensive linemen get their hands on the ball and put their track shoes on after a fumble recovery. You could tell he pushed his body all the way to the limit. Look at him, his hands are on his hips after that big run. Getting some oxygen.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. But they try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Back behind the quarterback, line in the pistol. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff to the single back. Great cut there. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down coming up after that running play. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second.
Catch is made way down inside the 30. They bring them down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the LSU Tigers.